Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. Breaking news: DSS take over Nass amid impeachment speculation. The precinct of the National Assembly appears like a war zone this morning as men of the Department of State Security (DSS) have taken over amid speculations of an impeachment move against Senator Akpabio. Operatives of the DSS have taken control of the National Assembly amid allegations of a potential impeachment threat against Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. Speculations have swirled that some aggrieved northern governors, allegedly dissatisfied with President Bola Tinubu, are reportedly reviving an earlier attempt to remove Akpabio from office. Globally, parliaments have dictated internal security personnel responsible for maintaining order and safety within and around the premises of parliament. Other security agencies attached to these parliaments are present to ensure the safety of lives and property in the event of any security breach or threats that might disrupt the proceedings of lawmakers and staff, particularly when internal security is overwhelmed. Newsroom Nigeria observed this morning that from the main entrance to the second gate and all entrances within the premises, DSS men and women dressed in black-colored suits, wearing intimidated dark shades, have been stationed. You or what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comments section below. These northerners, this is not the first time that we are hearing about this situation where northerners feel that Tinubu has not really, fulfilled all of the promises he made to them when he was campaigning, that they have been segregated, they have not been given, enough positions and all of that. And I'm saying, if the northerners are trying to do this, please, what will the Igbos do? The northerners that, in my opinion, have been like the most privileged out of all the three tribes when it comes to having very important positions in Nigeria, attaining, important political positions. I think the northerners have benefited the most. This is the first time in a long while that a northerner is not the president, and these people are trying to prove a point. They are trying to sabotage the president just basically because of that. If they were doing this based of any other reason, I would say, okay, kudos, go on. I'm not even against the impeachment of Akpabio because, to start with, Akpabio is not even the best candidate for that position. We all know the saga of off your mic, and all of that, and all of the atrocities he committed as the NDDC chairman. So he's not the best candidate, so to speak. But the northerners now say, agitating and saying that because Tinubu have not fulfilled the promises he made them, they now want to rise up and impeach the Senate president. Nah, that's not it. If this were to be done by the Igbo people, I would say, oh, these people have really, 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 they have really, really, really suffered, and they've really, really been overlooked in terms of, appointments, giving political positions to them. Not the northerners at all, nah. You all, before we go, guys, let's take a look at a few reactions. Let's just hear from people online. Osabo says, the tenor thing makes me laugh. Even when it's obvious that an individual doesn't have or represent well, we say let him complete his tenure, in the process destroying the fabrics of our collective existence. This movie series called Nigeria can't make progress with the path we have chosen. Pastor Henry says, why should the DSS be involved when it is imminent to sack him with his gross incompetence? We all know that, especially since Akpabio, since the start of the tenure of Akpabio in this office, Akpabio has said a lot of controversial things that at this point I have stopped counting. Recently, he told Nigerians that anywhere on a sea rice, anywhere on a seafood, more na go chop. coming from the Senate president. So you know that people are suffering. Now you want people to turn themselves into beggars. Why didn't you send your children outside to become Bambiala and Alumanjeri to start begging for food up and down? You as a Senate president, you should have more sense than that. But no, we're in Nigeria. What do we expect? Ogunshola Sunday says, Senator Akpabio has not been making any genuine impact on that seat by uttering unguided utterances to the masses of Nigerians, even at the expense of their hard government policies, economically make them the fight. We go the chop here. Yeah, he also said that make them the fight. We go the chop here. That was when the people were saying they wanted to protest. That was, I think, the October 1st protest, and then the earlier protest before that said then go the fight, move go the chop. That is, you keep embezzling money, you'll be chopping. Your salary is regular. Why you don't care what's happening to people out there? So make them the fight, we go the chop. Quite so insensitive. Nigerians should beg to eat whatever they see. We don't want a wicked Senate president like Akpabio. He should go. Exactly. Emmanuel Gundele Folorunsho is the most incompetent Senate president we have in Nigeria. He talks anyhow. He doesn't talk maturely. Maybe money is intoxicating him or what. I pray that as soon as he gets impeached, he lands in EFCC cell. If this were even a saner country, if everything is not about politics in this country, we all know that EFCC will not do anything, despite knowing that this man has gotten away with a lot of crimes. He's committed a lot of crimes. They will still not do anything. Kelly says Akpabio should be impeached because of his hopeless utterances. Is not fit to sit on the seat of the Senate president. He has a lot of questions to answer to EFCC. Alexandra Peter says, the Almighty God, Jehovah himself, the omnipotent, omnipresent, will cause more confusion amongst the politicians, particularly the National Evil Assembly, for necessary impeachment and collapse to take place anytime soon. Great news on the way for Nigerians. Ibrahim Mohammed says, Sarah are the only person that are different here. You seem to be comfortable with the policies of this government and utterances of Akpabio. If you hear some of the defenses that these politicians have, and you just shake your head. Dan Juma says, please, DSS, face your duty not to interfere in the National Assembly issue. Another comment from Josh is, Akpabio must go. He is a rubber stamp. Bukola Saraki stood his ground and Nigerian laughed best. Oladimo says, Akpabio, on your mark, set, ready, go. The one you support Tinubu to destroy Nigeria, don't do. Enough is enough. You cannot escape the impeachment. Lie. You all, what are your thoughts? Do you think that they will be able to succeed with this impeachment? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much, you all, for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to stop for now. I will see you all in my next video.